like to do a review of this book called Scary Stuff by Sharon Fiffer. This is a mystery book about Halloween. It's for like a Halloween. It's very windy today here while I'm doing this review because I'm in Chicago, and of course it's always windy here. But I'm trying to tell you about this book that it's a mystery book. It's about somebody, like gets murdered, or, that's what the whole thing starts with, but it goes back to this lady. Her name is Jane Wheel, and she's like a sleuth, and she is in many other books, and she goes to visit her brother Michael, who lives in another state, and finds out that there's people tracking him, thinking he's this guy who's selling stuff on eBay that is like illegal, that he's doing, like he's not sending out the stuff to people, but he's taking the money. He happens to look like this guy, so people are bothering him. Later we find out that he bought some baseball cards, and the baseball cards, one was fake, and he tried to sell it, and so that's why everybody thinks he's this unscrupulous guy that's selling all this stuff. And so she finds out, well, the guy's near Kankakee, and that's where her parents are. They run a place called the Easy Way Inn. They have the Easy Way Inn, and it's a little bar, like more of a family-owned and operated bar. And she goes to visit her parents, and then she goes to find out, to investigate this guy who's selling this illegal stuff, right? And so then she finds this Halloween house and goes there because it's like the oldest house there, and she was trying to get some like clues, I guess, but her mother takes her there, and you find out that the lady who owns it is actually her mother's cousin, or is she? I mean, there's more to that too. But then she's a strange woman. She wears dark glasses, she's dark stuff, and she's kind of creepy. And what's really going on there? And the place used to have, like, it's a pumpkin patch. People light up a lot of pumpkins there, and there was always hay rides and stuff, but her brother died, so it kind of went to the wayside, and people were helping her out. She's connected to a bunch of things, but what's interesting about this book is that everyone comes together in the middle, and they all lay their cards on the table, so to speak, as to what they found out and what's going on, and making a plan. And they make this plan, like, to get somebody to come back to, like, the scene of the crime, and that's where it all kind of comes together. But it is like a great ending, because there's, something going on at the Halloween house. There's something going on, with these people, and it all really comes together nicely at the end. I really enjoyed it. It's a really good read. Sure, it takes your imagination, and you start to think, oh, maybe some of this is a little far-fetched, but of her books that I've read, like I said, the biggest thing is this. I think you have to pay attention to, like, all of it to get to the end, because it really has a little of this and a little of that. I think it happens to be a really good read for Halloween. She's written other books. Killer Stuff is her #1 book, but she writes, all her books have the name Stuff in it. It'll be, dead guy stuff, Hollywood stuff. They're all really good books, and she's based in Chicago, and she lives in Evanston. The character lives in Evanston, and she travels back to Kankakee because where her parents are. It's a lot about unscrupulous or bad business dealings, and that's what's good about it. It's not just a murder mystery. It's a little bit, and it has touches of human nature in it, which I kind of like. But, for Halloween, stay away from scary stuff, but don't stay away from Scary Stuff, the book, because it's a really good read. And, I wanted to put it out there, as a Halloween video for you to have a happy Halloween, and this is a good book to read while you're celebrating Halloween. Thanks, bye.